For each of the following graphs, state the type of relation. Well, if we look here, for example, we can see that this value of x is giving rise to two different values of y. If we look here and here, we can see that these two values of x are giving rise to the same value of y. So what we would have, if we looked at it like this, with the domain here and the range here, is that we have a value here in the domain that's giving rise to two different values in the range. We also have two values here that are giving rise to the same value over here. So that's many to many. Now if we look at this one, first of all consider a vertical line test. If we were to drag this vertical line across the graph, it would only ever cut once. So it appears to be cutting no times at all over here, but there must be part of the graph off the top here where this cuts. But it never cuts twice. So what we have in addition to that is we have two values of x that are giving the same value of y. So there's no value of x that's going to give more than 1 over here, but we do have two values over here that would give one single value over here. So that's many to 1. If we look at this graph, there's no value of x that's giving rise to more than one value of y. There'll be a value of y down here, but not up here if we look at the shape of the graph. So that's not happening. And the other way of looking at that is what we said before about the vertical line. So the vertical line here, if we drag it across, only ever cuts once. If we take two different values of x, anywhere here, they're going to give different values of y. So this is a 1 to 1. Every single value of x gives rise to a different value of y. If we look at this final one, we can see that it actually fails this vertical line test. That vertical line cuts twice. So we have an x value here that's giving rise to two different values. And if we look at that on here, that means we've got a single value over here in the domain giving rise to two different values in the range. But it's not happening the other way around. If we look at two different x values, we're getting different y values from them. So this one is just a 1 to many.